Wraith of Injustice by Sarah J. Nilsson. This is the true story surrounding the death of Heidi Sue Dowland, born November 18, 1980, and tragically killed in a plane crash on January 13, 2019. Wraith of Injustice portrays the haunting and destructive consequences of injustice in the aftermath of the death of Heidi Sue Dowland. Episode 6, Arizona Law. The state of Arizona could have gone after Anderson for violating a slew of ARS codes. Arizona Revised Statutes, that is. These ARS codes are housed in Title 28, the Transportation Codes, in Chapter 25. Let's start with registration. We know that between October 30, 2018 and January 13 of 2019, the aircraft did not have FAA registration. It's highly likely there was no Arizona aircraft registration either, violating ARS 288322. Here we have ARS 288325, which speaks to the registration fee being a mere $5. And ARS 288328 outlines the penalties should you fail to register. Since it had only been 3 months between the purchase in October of 2018 and the crash in January of 2019, Arizona DOT likely had not acted upon that. ARS 288347 lists the civil penalties. ARS 288272, which is an Arizona state law making it unlawful to fly your aircraft if it does not have FAA registration. Anderson flew the aircraft several times between October 2018 and January 2019 in violation of this state law. We already discussed the FAA's regulation for careless and reckless operation, 14 CFR 9113. But here, in ARS 288280, we have almost the same language in an Arizona law. It makes operating an aircraft in a careless or reckless manner that endangers the life or property of another a Class 1 misdemeanor. ARS 288273. A pilot is responsible for damage to a person or property that is caused by aircraft under the pilot's control and that results from negligence of the pilot. I would say that Anderson was negligent in forgetting to secure the fuel caps that ultimately led to the crash that killed Heidi. So I would say Anderson is responsible to her family. ARS 28-8274 applies to tort law, meaning civil suits that could have been filed by the family against Anderson for the death of Heidi. Those are commonly called wrongful death suits. And ARS 28-8208 deals with the governing law for these torts. The state of Arizona did not use any of these ARS codes against Anderson, and the family did not sue for wrongful death. Find out why in Episode 7, Probate Problems, to get a glimpse of the court case that ensued by Heidi's family against Anderson following her death.